Oh, and we are off and underway.
All right, we're ready to start. Jamming for San Diego is 7-7 Kung Pao Tina.
Did you say Kung Pao chicken?
No, we had a little talk about that.
Oh, okay.
And she's going up against Gory Spelling, 90210.
Well, Gory Spelling, obviously one of the speedsters out there, doing a lot of damage against TXRD earlier today. She is so fast, Rev.
Being held back by Trish and Ivana, the big blue wall. Dominatrix helping out there.
Gory Spelling having a little bit of trouble breaking through the pack there. Great defense up front by San Diego.
It looks like both jammers having to fight now. They gotta be tired. It's been a long 2 days.
Well, no more engagement. 20-foot rule engaged there. Gory Spelling is off and underway, and she is your lead jammer. And that'll do it for this jam. Looks like no points for either side. What a defensive battle, Rev.
Absolutely. The shape of things to come.
Got a minor penalty, number 99 for the San Diego Derby Dolls. That'll be for cutting the track, yeah.
And that would be Trish the Dish.
Well, Trish the Dish, obviously a big name in roller derby. She is a wonderful player, and boy, I gotta tell you, she has got rockets on her skates, Rev.
Absolutely. Now she's a big name in roller derby. She's been a big name in this tournament. I probably said it a couple dozen times. Incredible defensive player.
Well, back off and rolling underway.
And we have ourselves a lead jammer, folks. That's mile a minute.
Mile a minute, and I gotta tell you, I think she could do a mile in under a minute with the speed she's got around this track today. Doing great in this tournament, trying to make her way through the pack.
I'm telling you, I've been a big fan of her since day one. She's an incredible skater.
Woo! Just makes it through the pack and calls it off. That ought to be a full jam for her, Rev. And it is 0 points for the San Diego Derby Dolls, 4 points for the Los Angeles Derby Dolls.
And Isabel Ringer got a major for cutting the track.
We have a Houston sighting. We have a Houston sighting near the booth. Not unusual in Texas. We are back off and underway, and we have...
Jamming for LA is Iron Maven going up against number 88, Kiki Diaz.
Well, Iron Maven, a big part of the leadership on this squad.
Kiki introduced to the rail by Pete at 24/7 LA Derby Dolls. And it looks like Ivana and Trish have to give up the 20-foot roll and give it to Iron Maven, the lead jammer.
Well, I got to tell you, I've been really impressed with the leadership that Iron Maven has had in this tournament, the captain of this squad, and she has really done a great job with these LA Derby Dolls.
Oh yeah, she's an incredible skater. I've seen her use strategy very well. She's quite a general out there. And she calls it from the floor. And that was 2 for LA and 0 for San Diego. Let's welcome to the podium, Bob Noxious. Bob, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. It's a championship of the bank track tournament. We're going to determine who's the best in the country. That never sucks.
24/7 Pete, a call for arms. Thumbs are up and we're ready to go. Jamming for San Diego is number 26, Money Destroyer! Going up against Laguna Biatch, OC. Laguna taking a piece of rail with her.
Laguna Biatch almost ends up in the rail over there, recovers quickly.
And we have ourselves a lead jammer as Bonnie Destroyer of San Diego. San Diego effectively keeping Laguna Biatch back there. Splinter Eye and Seven Slammer Eye holding her back, keeping her in the back of that pack.
Oh, very well executed right there, Mike. Sorry to cut in on that. They slow down to pull the 20 feet, and that gives Bonnie the opportunity to just run free.
And she takes that opportunity, Bob, as she comes back to the back of the pack again.
Bonnie getting her first Grand Slam, going for a second. And there's the end of the minute, and there's the end of the jam.
Ladies and gentlemen, that would be Bonnie Destroyer.
Boy, I got to tell you right there, 8 points.
Jammer love over there, giving hugs, very nice. And that's 4 aces, jackpot, going up against 7-7 Kung Pao Tina.
Well, great timing right there. They put 8 points on the board just like that. The San Diego Derby Dolls take the lead in this bout.
That's what I get for blinking. 11 drop Trish Ivada holding the front of the pack again. Jackpot jamming for LA. Incredible jammer. I think she plays for 3 of their teams at least, if not more. And I tell you about Tina breaking away from the back. Oh, they are neck and neck, folks. Jackpot and Kung Pao Tina.
Well, Jackpot with a little bit of extracurricular activity there on the inside of that turn. Comes out and she is your lead jammer right now, trying to get some points on the board for LA, currently down by 2 points.
And when speed's an issue, Jackpot's controlling the inside there.
Oh my!
And Kung Pao Tina got all hip from Chrissy Crash.
Well, you know, that's one of those calls that I think Wes could go either way. I don't know, that could be ramming, that could be a blocking scenario.
Well, Chrissy Crash, in case you wanted the license plate number on the truck that just hit you there, that was Chrissy Crash, number 360 for the LA Derby Dolls.
Jamming for San Diego's number 91, Sarcastica! Sarcastica will be going up against Iron Maven, number 40.
Put a little bit of 360 on the rail by number 360 for LA.
We have a lead jammer, folks, Sarcastica.
Sarcastica, one of those great jammers for the San Diego Derby Dolls, coming up with 8 points last time out.
And she's one of those jammers that just gets better and better as the seasons go by.
She ages like wine. And she calls off of the jam as opposed to running into that Chrissy Crash hip.
And in no way are we insinuating she smells fermented.
San Diego got 3 on that last one, and LA got 0.
Boy, I gotta tell you, right there, 0 points for LA Derby Dolls. 3 more points on the board for San Diego. Currently 6 points, LA Derby Dolls. 11 points for the San Diego Derby Dolls.
San
Diegans?
Yeah, dude, I'm from Wisconsin. Don't ask me.
Keep it classy, San Diego. Whoa!
Jammer for San Diego, 88, taking the rail on that one.
There you go, Gory Spelling out in front, and she is your lead jammer. Boy, has she got some speed on her as she tries to put some points back on the board for the Los Angeles Derby Dolls with 6 minutes and 35 seconds left in this period.
Well, I'll tell you, Reverend Mike, we've watched Gory Spelling this weekend, and she has definitely been one of the standout players of the tournament.
Absolutely. She's one of those jammers who taught me her name by success.
Well, I got to tell you, it had nothing to do with the fact that her dad was the coach of the Derby team that she tried out for. She tried out under a different name when she tried out for the Derby team.
Oh, really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's some integrity there for you. Jamming for San Diego is Bonnie Destroyer. She looks like she's going up against mile a minute, 60. San Diego's number 88 got a track cutting penalty.
If Gory Spelling ever breaks up with Steve, I think she should go out with Brandon, Bob.
I'd go with the pool boy. I forget which one that was.
Someone's a lead jammer. There she is, Bonnie Destroyer, calling out the jam.
Whoa, careful there. Almost a tripping call on that one. 0 points for either side, Bob.
She was only going to have it for potentially for a couple of seconds, so you got to make that. You got to make that choice. And
absolutely, a mile a minute. There's no doubt in her incredible speed.
Well, I got to tell you, so far I am very excited for San Diego. They jump out to an early lead and they have never won one of these things. How exciting this would be for the Sandiagans.
Yes, the San Diegans. And jamming for San Diego is Kung Pao Tina. And jamming for the LA Derby Dolls is number 981.
And right up front, I tell you, if there is the triplets of destruction, we're talking about Ivana Dominatrix and Trish the Dish.
Excellent description, Bob.
And
They
it's,
form an unbreakable wall.
she may have got through once. She gets through twice, though.
Boy, the crowd not recognizing here what they're seeing. We could, with 12 seconds left on the jam clock, anything could happen. Could we be going for a doozy here? And it looks like we are as she makes her way through.
Now Ivana right there, she's got her in a sit block.
And Beatley, rather than fight it, just calls it off.
0 points for Los Angeles. 0 points for San Diego. 7 points for the Los Angeles Derby Dolls.
I would like to thank Wes for donating those spare points to San Diego. Thank you, Wes.
No problem. You always have to help the homeless.
Number 22, cutting the track for San Diego. Number 5, got a B4 something.
Well, I got to tell you, Rev, I am really excited for San Diego here so far. Having a good outing against their rivals from from LA. What a move!
And Sarcastica is the lead jammer.
Sarcastica putting points on the board for her team so far in this bout. She has really looked good, and what a move on that last entrance through the pack. Whoa!
Oh, look there, Sarcastica was some of the best moves we have seen all night tonight as she has to cut from the outside to the middle to the inside without any help.
Sarcastica is our leaf on the win, but she couldn't do it with that incredible defense in the center there. And 160 taken out, Sarcastica.
Whoa! Not since the WWF have I seen the use of a chair like that, Bob. Unbelievable. Calls off the jam as she goes through the bench on that one. Waiting for an official score on that. I don't see. Discotheque, you got to go up over the head. Disco.
Your
Okay, there
melon's
we go.
blocking your hands, Disco.
8
San Diego does
points.
8, yes, and LA does 0. And PETA gets a bye call for Major.
So far in this bout, 15 points Los Angeles, 19 points for the San Diego Derby Dolls. San Diego Derby Dolls.
And yes,
Okay.
it's very exotic foreign language.
And right now, Laguna Biatch is going to have some challenges on her hand. Right now, she is going to be dealing with Trish Dish as Ivana is able to go ahead and get her jammer through there, the Reverend Mike.
Absolutely, and let's welcome San Diego lead jammer, Kiki Diaz.
And there's Trish. She gets working.
Oh,
Whoa! Look at that!
Introducing Laguna to the railing.
I'm Trish Dish. That's the rail. Let's introduce you to it.
Exactly, you two hang out and talk for a while. Hot Wheels in front there, along with the Ivana.
Oh, Laguna Biatch
Whoa.
takes another big hit from Trisha Dish.
Laguna Biatch taking some tough hits on this jam so far. Wow, and what a warrior. She sticks right in there.
And Kiki, while having a great run, having to call up that jam after that struggle there. San Diego scoring 4 on that one, and LA scoring 0.
You know, the only thing scarier than Trish the Dish is a mad Trish the Dish.
Oh yeah, remember the Las Vegas bout? Yeah, exactly. Who wants a wrecking ball?
Well, what happened on the Las Vegas bout, guys?
And jamming for the LA Derby Dolls is Jackpot. Going up against San Diego's Bonnie Destroyer.
Wait, hold on. What happened at the Vegas bout?
Oh, 22 got minors. Number 99 also collected minors. Trish and Ivana Spankin. Huh.
Oh!
Jackpot almost sneaking around the outside.
Nice
This is that
throw.
medley railing. Botox and Slammer are going to try to hold her back.
Wow, just got information to the booth. Dixie Sanchez update. The arm is not broken. Ladies and gentlemen, she will be returning to the Austin Convention Center with a sling and Vicodin.
For everybody!
Boy, I gotta tell you, I have never seen anybody cheer Vicodin so heartily as the Austin Convention Center did just then. Back to the bout.
Botox and taking one in the chin from Chrissy Crash. And there's the end of the jam.
And of course, it would be a very bad idea to mix Lone Star with Vicodin.
So let's do it.
Yeah.
Well, we got a little break in the action. Now, I got to know what happened with Trish Dish at the Vegas bout. I'm not going to let this go. Now, she got angry at the Vegas?
Vegas bout was a difficult bout. They were playing different set of rules, lots of elbows, people got frustrated. And she did all legal, but she let the beast loose.
Is it true that she attacked a small child in the audience?
Well,
No,
she was hungry.
no,
You gotta fuel that machine.
She ate the child?
No,
Yes.
No. She keeps it on the track.
Allegedly
Keeps it
ate
on
the child.
track.
Well, I got to tell you, that's only the second time I've heard an athlete say that I'll eat your children. That's
Oh, she
very
doesn't announce it.
unusual.
She sneaks up.
I tell you. All right, as we get things back up and rolling here, we've got 4 minutes left in this period. Always got to send a shout out to my peeps over at Fracture Roller Derby Lifestyle Magazine. By roller girls, for roller girls. Interviews, arts, music, events, reviews. Make sure to visit them at www.fracturemag.com. I also want to mention Blood and Thunder Women's Roller Derby Magazine. I got a chance to stop by their booth earlier. Great photography on the covers of those. A lot of insight there. They have a quarterly magazine. Talked to one of the ladies from Gotham City Roller Girls, Bob. Very good magazine over there. Got to take a look at it. And also, they've got issues for sale over there at the Vendor Alley. Visit them at www.bloodandthundermag.com. Now, Bob, the last few years, we've had some pretty good roller derby magazines coming out. A lot of great coverage on the sport, right?
Yeah, Blood and Thunder is really probably, I'm guessing Blood and Thunder would be the most widely distributed. It could be purchased at various bookstores. They do a very, very nice job. Dahlia, both Black Dahlia and Robin Graves. 5 on 5 is the most recent to come out. That's actually run and edited by a number of girls from Rocky Mountain Roller Girls.
And a proud sponsor of this tournament.
Absolutely. And then we have the Atlanta-based Fracture, thank you. Fracture is actually done online. I believe that one is only online. I could be wrong. But that one is done by Switchblade Susie and a couple of people from the Atlanta Roller Girls.
Well, then you have the Multi-Sport magazine, one of my favorites, Eat Your Children magazine. Wonderful magazine.
And we know who that's edited by.
Yeah, absolutely.
Trish the Dish.
No. There's only one athlete to ever have threatened to eat somebody's children.
And that was Mr. Mike Tyson.
Yes,
Absolutely.
that is correct.
All right, we've got an exciting bout in this final so far. Los Angeles Derby Dolls down 20-23 by San Diego. San Diego, wow, they have really come out and served it to what I thought was the juggernaut of roller derby. I am so proud of the San Diego Derby Dolls. I got to be rooting for them because LA took down my girls from Texas.
I'm telling you, you think you know them and you don't. Like, they've been working on all aspects of their game. They train real hard. They take this serious. Well, LA does too, 4 days a week. They treat it like a collegiate level sports.
But I think the thing about San Diego is they are now, having been in existence for 2 or 3 seasons, they are now starting to gel. You're seeing a consistent all-star team when you take a look out there. They've had a couple of other key players, like happens everywhere, that have moved and have come in and have contributed.
Absolutely. Stella Sabotage from Windy City, Dominatrix from Duke City, Trish and Ivana from everywhere.
Well, speaking of which, we are getting the gals back here on the track, most notably up there in the front in the pivot position. we have number 0 herself,
Hot Wheels.
Boy, she is a defensive giant out there on the track. Nobody can pass her. I gotta say, if I had a defensive MVP for this tournament, it would have to be Hot Wheels for the LA Derby Dolls.
And our jammer's going to be number 91, Sarcastic over San Diego, going up against Mile a Minute. Both speedsters. We see thumbs up from the officials.
We have some yelling over there from the laptops.
I think
over
you're
on the
being
first
heckled.
turn. I think we're being heckled out there. That's fine. This is Austin, Texas. This is where Derby started.
Oh, we've had things thrown at us before. If you throw beer, make it full cans. That's all I ask.
I know nobody in Austin, Texas knows anything about roller derby. Whoa, awkward
And we got lead
silence there.
jammer, Mile a Minute.
Yeah, Mile a Minute is off and running, and they've got Trish and Ivana to have to try to contend with, the only 2 blockers out there.
And Mile Man going to take the points and run. I want to say hello out there to Taryn Hartzenhalf. Last bout, we thought she broke her clavicle, but it's just a bruise, but that took her out of the rest of the tournament. So Taryn, we're going to miss you, but hopefully it'll be a quick recovery.
Well, that's 3 points for the LA Derby Doll in that last jam. 0 points for San Diego. Don't look now, folks. We have got a tie bout. Timeout, LA Derby Dolls. And I got to tell you, the momentum's on their side right now, Bob.
Yeah, there's no question. There's no question that it is on their side at the moment, but we also know that it only takes that little break between periods for things to change.
This is good. This is going to be another one of those second half games. That's what I predict. They're going to have some talks at halftime.
Well, I'm going to make a prediction right now. This bout is going to come down to which team can score the most points, Bob.
We have a penalty challenge on the floor. That's what the timeout's for right now. That's what we're waiting for.
And there we go, Paducah, Kentucky, once again emailing Wes.
I've got a lot of great.
Paducah not happy.
I've got a lot of great emailers that I'm proud to say are on my staff, giving me the great analysis that I need to commentate this bout.
After a long weekend, players laying down the track, the opposite of a dance party. It's a nap drill. Jamming for LA is Gory Spelling going up against Kung Pao Tina.
It also appears that coming across the wire is there's someplace in Egypt. I can't quite make it out.
Want to send a shout out to one of my favorite emailers, Mervyn Oden out of Paducah, Kentucky.
There you go.
We are back
And the
off.
call stands on the challenge.
We're back off and underway. Gory Spelling's got the star on her cap for the Los Angeles Derby Dolls.
Your lead jammer is Kung Pao Tina of San Diego.
Kung Pao Tina out in front. She is your lead jammer.
And look at this, Los Angeles with a really, really nice execution on Isabella Ringer. In fact, I think in a moment of confusion there, thought that it was the other jammer that was coming by.
I'm telling you, I've been noticing this. If Kung Pao Tina never sees Brazil again, it'll still be too soon. Really, just physical obit. It's just so much work to get around here. Brazil, an incredible blocker. Strength and grace. And Tina calls off the jam.
Wow. I've never seen a pack come to a stop before. That's pretty amazing.
Hey, when you're done, you're done.
That was wow.
That's everybody else looking back saying, just call it off, we're finished.
Well, Kung Pao Tina putting the pow in Kung Pao Tina.
And LA's number 160 and 91 got a major penalty for collecting minors. Your 160 will be Roxy Cotton.
And that basically turns itself into a one jam rest.
Crowd's starting to get a little bit pumped up out there.
I think that was one person.
It was a wave of one person. I love tide pools.
Well, guys, there's nothing more powerful than the sound of one hand clapping. We are back off and underway.
Jamming for San Diego is Kiki Diaz going up against Iron Maven of LA.
Iron Maven coming out of the box, very defensive on this one.
Yeah, not a bad move by Iron Maven. She knows that if she can kind of hold things up for a little bit and maybe make
Kiki
a dash.
taking a push from Dominatrix to become the lead jammer.
Yep, and right there, that's where Iron Maven's got to turn it. She's got to kick it into gear.
Kiki taking advantage of every cut she can make around that track, skating that reverse oval.
And when Iron Maven kicks it into gear, Mike, she kicks it into gear.
Well, that's okay because Kiki called it before she got to the pack, but you're absolutely right. She does have an overdrive button. And Sanga scores 3 and holding LA to 0.
And we've got Laguna Biatch out there for the LA Derby Dolls.
Well, Laguna Biatch coming off of a jam where she got beat up last time out. Laguna Biatch getting sent into the rail once, taking a shot to the helmet on another. Boy, I got to tell you, I can't believe she's back out there so quick. It really tells you a lot about the toughness and the intensity of these LA Derby Dolls.
And now she's got to take on Bonnie Destroyer.
Well, that was pretty dramatic, Bob. Good job.
Peta getting an arms call, major. And Ibas Baking collecting minors.
I think Bonnie's into the whole thumbs up thing.
B. Lee trying to stay on top of Bonnie there. B. Lee does an incredible job of taking up space on that track.
Whoa! What a move by Laguna Biatch. And she is your lead jammer. There's side steps and there's Sutter steps, but I think that was a Sutter step, Bob. Wow. It's kind of both of them.
But she shred that defense just in a heartbeat.
It never ceases to amaze me how mobile on the track these LA Derby Dolls are.
And it looks like Bonnie could use some defensive help back there. Getting caught up in the back.
Oh, Broadzilla. You know, the only thing I have to disagree with you, Wes, is that I think Broadzilla might be the most powerful defensive player we've seen out there for LA.
Well, Bob, I think that's a great argument. I mean, Broadzilla and... Oh, looks like we've got that jam called off. 3 points for the LA Derby Dolls, 0 points for the San Diego Derby Dolls. No, I got to tell you, I mean, the two defensive juggernauts in this bout for LA have been Broadzilla and Hot Wheels. I mean, the bottom line is, Bob, whichever one's better, the great thing is they're both on your team if you're an LA fan.
Absolutely. Number 999, Kubinator, call for collecting minors, as well as number 5, Broadzilla. Both will be taking a timeout.
Want to thank our lovely ring gal down there, Lacey Bones, making sure we know all about the penalties. Also want to thank Mike Whiteley, one of the commentators there, waving to the commentator booth. We are back off and underway.
Well, one to Mike practicing the King's Wave at the moment.
And Steely Jang breaking away from the pack, be your lead jammer. And Jackpot taking a shoulder from Dominatrix and getting a helpful push for a mile a minute. Trish is going to let her go.
That was one of those moments where you know Trish didn't want to have to back off, but she had to.
And Steely calls off the jam.
0 points for the LA Derby Dolls. 4 points for the San Diego Derby Dolls. Well, I got to tell you, if you're from California tonight, Rev, you win either way, right?
Absolutely. Tonight, the Derby Dolls won. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Southern California.
And tonight I am from California.
Welcome, Bob. Oh, Hot Wheels giving a little jammer-on-jammer action to Kiki Diaz.
Boy, look at this. Hot Wheels putting a star on her hat for this one. Let's see if she can also score as many points as she stops the other team from scoring.
And she does. She breaks through the outside just as she's about to take a hit. Unfortunately, the blocker gets tripped up, falls short. And who we got out there, Reverend Mike, for San Diego?
Kiki Diaz.
I mean, that might be a great...
I give you nothing.
And now's the end of the minute, and I give you nothing. That's right.
Well, I tell you, Blood and Thunder magazine, that might be a great piece to do a piece on the training regimen of Hot Wheels. I mean, you just look down there on the bench, and there's so many athletes down there for LA. I mean, you can tell that they take good care of their body. They're constantly working out. They're constantly working hard. And, you know, you don't get those muscular legs and upper body for doing nothing, Bob.
Well, look at me. I'm absolutely right.
Number 88 call for Major cutting the track. Jamming for San Diego's Kung Pao Tina. Go up against LA's Gory Spelling.
You know, I have really enjoyed the jamming of Gory Spelling ever since Brenda got kicked off the team.
Oh, Kung Pao Tina really being taken into the rails on that one.
And she had been riding the rail all the way around that first, second turn. Looked like she was finally going to get clear of it. And it got a piece of her there, Mike.
And Kung Pao Tina taking out the pivot before taking a sling from Dominatrix. Brazzilla's back to cause Kung Pao Tina more trouble, but has to follow the 20-foot rule and let her go.
Gory Spelling, your lead jammer.
And right now, all the ladies in blue are working their way up to the front, trying to take control of the pack. In the meantime, the jam's going to get called off.
And what a jam by Gory Spelling. 0 points for the San Diego Derby Dolls. 2 points for the LA Derby Dolls.
And still amazing. We saw that incredibly close bout, neck and neck. Number 99, Chris Dish, called for collecting minors.
San Diego's still with the lead. You know, nobody really knows what San Diego means. Its translation was lost many, many years ago by scholars. It's no one really knows what
I believe it was discussed in the movie The Weatherman.
I think Paducah's got the same problem, actually.
Bonnie Destroyer trying to make her way to that last blocker, and she breaks away. Oh, going up against Mile a Minute. Nobody looks forward to that. Mile a Minute. It's a literal name.
Mile a Minute burning up the track down there.
And Mile a Minute calling out the jam while leaning on 7 Slamurai for support. Thank you, Slamurai. San Diego scoring 0, LA scoring 4 on that one.
Woo, going sideways on that and calling out the jam. That is athletic, my friend.
For me, that'd be an accident.
You mean an accident on the track?
We'll just interpret it as...
LA number 60, major cutting penalty. Number 999, arms call.
Well, we've got 5 minutes and 12 seconds left in this half. We have a tie ball game, ladies and gentlemen. LA Derby Dolls and the San Diego Derby Dolls both tied at 32.
V lead being taken out by Dominatrix's left shoulder. Not many people that can do that to V Lee. And Seeley being surrounded by her fellow teammates, taken away from Dominatrix to become the lead jammer!
And the addition of Dominatrix to this team is just so amazing.
Oh, I'm telling you, it was such a coup getting her. We were so happy to have her. The first time I was told to me, I thought they were joking.
Having played down in Duke City for a number of years on a very good Duke City flat track team, and then moving out to San Diego within about the last 3 months or so.
I mean, more like 6, but yeah, real recent, for sure.
If I remember correctly, I saw her play her last game as Duke City.
And I believe Steely Jan taking a little break after her grand slam. Going to let the Jan run itself out. 5 points, grand slam for Sarcastica.
And that'll give us a score of 32 points. LA Derby Dolls, 37 points for the San Diego Derby Dolls.
And we've just been asked to say a happy birthday to Flogging Ollie, who's out there watching us.
Hello, Ollie.
One of the San Diego Derby Dolls who we understand came over from Hurricane Alley.
She's ours now. We're like skater magnets there in San Diego.
A little bit of dancing going on over there on LA's side. They are happy with what they see so far, only down by 5 points in this bout. We've got a close one.
Jammers coming up for San Diego, number 88, Kiki Diaz, going up against Iron Maven once again, number 40 of LA.
Yeah, that little dance at the very beginning there is called the coach going, and we need 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's 1 too many. Get them off. It happens fast. You got 2 in the bench. You gotta have 2 less.
And there's our lead jammer, folks, Kiki Diaz.
Kinky Diaz, lead jammer by a mile, and she is on a boat, folks.
Part of the Penske team this year, I understand.
Disco Tex up here in the booth, keeping track of the score.
Kiki Diaz called the temper after snaking that last point.
Boy, that is intimidating. You get up there against Hot Wheels. The strength and the power of Hot Wheels up in that pivot position still manages to get past her, Bob. That's an amazing jam.
You know what, though? That was smart play because she let her up. She led her to the outside of the track the whole time knowing she was going to cut to the inside.
I'll tell you, that's the old okey doke right there.
Well,
speaking of okey dokes, who said love was about playing nice? Intimate
Number
personal
360
care
collecting
products.
minors, and number 81 of LA also.
Sorry about that. Glimmerance.com. Glimmerance.com. Sorry, Mike, I stepped over you there.
oh, Laguna Biaggi is going to take the inside. In the meantime, San Diego Derby doll will get crunched to the outside of the track.
7-on-7, hung up by mile a minute, and PETA.
Boy, the more this bout goes on, the more compelling it gets. I have no idea who's going to come out on top on this one.
Laguna Biaggi seems to have San Diego's blocker's number. She seems to be unstoppable.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Mike. Of all the jammers that have been out there, for some reason, she seems to be the one. They just cannot get walled in.
Well, and she's such a tough competitor. Calls off the jam. 2 points. San Diego, 4 points. Los Angeles Derby Dolls.
And jamming for LA is Jackpot going up against Bonnie Destroyer.
Boy, this crowd is getting hyped up, Mike.
They're near riot.
They're coming out of their chairs on this
I think
bout.
they've opened both eyes.
We haven't seen anything like this since the Black and Blue tour when they threw all the chairs at the bands and they walked.
I gotta tell you, got a Woodstock Part 3 in our hands. I'm just worried about all the rioting that might take place after the victory.
I hate mud.
Laguna, call for major track cutting, 66, collecting minors, 24/7 minors. LA, you're awfully busy out there. And Kung Pao Tina also collecting minors, major penalty.
So right now, San Diego has a tremendous opportunity there, Reverend Mike.
And how's that, Bob? Looks like it's taken out. Jackpot.
And not in the nice way.
Looks like two pink
did not buy
sticks.
dinner.
Looks like two pink sticks out there swimming in an ocean of blue.
And San Diego really controlling that bag, and Bonnie scooting right around it.
And of course, Reverend Mike, why do we skate slow when we're on offense?
So your jammer can catch up and score quicker and more often. It's a one-on-one with Bonnie and Bronzilla. Bronzilla got all that 20-foot rule. And Bonnie's going for another lap. Blowing kisses and scoring points. That's what she does.
Well, it's always nice to get kisses blown to you, Mike.
And there's the end of the jam.
That is perfect execution and taking advantage of the situation you've been handed.
Absolutely. LA had a minimal number of blockers. San Diego was able to control that. They actually goaded Jackie at one point. They scored 4 points on that.
I got to tell you, I did not give enough credit to this San Diego Derby Doll team. They have really come in and handled LA tonight. I mean, there is no chance here in this first half that LA can shut down the scoring machine that is the San Diego Derby Dolls.
Holy cow. I don't know if you caught that, Mike, but we had both the jammer and the blocker leap it down the player.
Nice.
Mile a minute, I can see where that name may have come from.
Mile a minute going so fast. You can see the wind coming off of the helmet panty up there with the star. And Floyd has come to deliver a beer to the booth. Thank you, Floyd.
Bonnie Destroyer sneaking on the inside to break away from that pack. And Seven Samurai really working Smile a minute before she has to let her go.
Yeah, Samurai doing a nice job, Mike. Really about the only resistance she got on that run.
Absolutely. Nice job, Samurai. And that's 4 points for LA and 0 points for San Diego.
And we've
number
got
80.
a minor cutting the track penalty by San Diego, number 80. Okay, sorry. Circle means major. My bad. Hey, geez, get off my back, Mike. Come on.
Yeah, Paducah already is.
That's some sweet back you got.
Well, that's why I always try to get the hair removal system for the back, and we're back off and rolling.
Iron Maven jamming for LA. Going up against Kiki Diaz, number 88.
Kiki Diaz just drops her shoulder down into that corner and makes short work of those corners out here on this bank track.
And Dominatrix right now really trying to get the pack back together. She's going to dictate the speed a little bit.
And Kiki taking a couple points and running away from them. Yeah,
0 points for the LA Derby Dolls. 3 points for the San Diego Derby Dolls.
Oh, 2 points for the San Diego Derby
Easy.
Dolls.
Sorry, it was 2 points. Come on, people. And here come the emails. Dear Wesley, learn to count points. Sincerely, everyone.
In Sheboygan.
Otis and Paducah, thank you for the email.
Kung Pao Tina go up against Laguna Biatch, jamming. Laguna once again proving she can't be touched. Look at that, there was just no slopping. I don't think they even slowed her down on that one.
No, Bo Toxic pointing out, though, that she felt she had cut the track. We'll see how that gets called at the end.
Well, Laguna Biatch with the rockets on her skates once again. She is your lead jammer.
And Tina being brought into the rail by Chrissy Crash. And San Diego letting Laguna by for some reason. There's no 20 feet on that one.
Why?
They were the pack on that. I'm a little confused on that one, Bob.
Yeah, I am too, because it looked like they had all the advantage there.
Five points, Los Angeles Derby Dolls. 0 points, San Diego Derby Dolls. As we come back to a tie score. Both teams tied up, Bob, at 49 with 9 minutes and 55 seconds left in the third period. We have got a barn burner, Bob.
Laguna Biatch really has been out there and untouchable. As Mike and I were just talking about, there were a couple of times where it looked like San Diego was set up perfectly to handle her.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's very not like them. Sometimes you got brain fart. It's been a long weekend. I know I've been doing it.
Don't say fart.
Sorry, brain has gas. Dominatrix up front. And there goes San Diego's jammer, Sarcastica.
And Sarcastica really been the go-to jammer for San Diego. And for all the right reasons, Mike, there's no question.
Yeah, at least 2 years in a row, if not more, she was our most valuable player, so that's no surprise.
Well, certainly one of the most impressive skaters we've seen out here in the track during this tournament.
Oh, she just got a
big whip from Dealey. Oh, and too much whip from Trish there.
Well, unfortunately what happened is she got whipped into what turned out to be a pileup of players.
Oh, yes, and Trish backing Chrissy out for her jammer. Nice defense there.
But a great take right there, Bob. It doesn't really count to get whipped if you just get whipped into a pile of people on that one. That's exactly what happened.
That was nothing but circumstance. When she was released, that was a beautiful, beautiful whip. But by the time she got to where it was going to take her, she had her own teammates laying on the ground.
And we've seen some great whips in this tournament, a lot of notorious whips. We could put together a highlight video just on whips in this tournament.
Oh, please don't tell me you're going to call it whipping.
Jack Pot called for cutting the track major on that last jam.
Whoa!
And Bonnie's going to hold Hot Wheels in place.
What a block by Bonnie again!
Oh, yes, 3 shoulders to Hot Wheels. And still Hot Wheels gets through.
Boy, I gotta tell you, what a player Hot Wheels has been for the LA Derby Dolls, not only on the defensive side, but puts the helmet panty on and wants to rack up some points for her team.
Well, you know the thing about Hot Wheels, the way she skates like she skates like she should. She gets low and she gets ready for that counter block, and she's very difficult to knock over.
And we have 0% of that time and 3 for LA.
Boy, I gotta tell you, if I've got an MVP in this tournament, I keep saying it, Hot Wheels is my MVP. She keeps on shutting down the other team, and now she goes out there, puts on the jammer hat, and puts some points on the board at a really critical time in this bout. Now LA only down by 1 point, Bob.
Yeah, she's definitely very impressive. Like I said, she's very sturdy on her feet. She's got a great counter block. That'll take you a long way.
Got some minor penalties. Hot Wheels has got a major for cutting the track on that one.
We have official timeout called by GT Movementos. Bo Toxic called for a big circular ass.
There you go, the pack. Oh!
Come on this train and ride it.
She's been known to cut a rug, but somebody pulled the rug out from underneath her on that one.
Bob, make one more rug joke.
We are not going there, ladies and gentlemen. This is a family-friendly function. We are getting ready.
I don't take requests.
We are getting ready for the next jam. We have got a barn burner so far. LA only down by 1 point. And it must be mentioned, we've got another major out there for Hot Wheels.
And no major for Bo Toxic.
There we go. Lacey Bones getting ready to sort out all the action down there.
And use of one of my favorite corporate statements, do correct decision.
All right, we are off and rolling again. Dory Spelling coming back out again for the LA Derby Dolls. LA only down by 1 point. This is the final to this tournament to crown a champion.
And Kung Bautista show lead Jamma. We got half of this period to go, one more after that.
And here comes the spicy food from behind, Kung Pao Tina.
And look at the little Kung Pao go.
Well, I got it.
There, Gory Spelling, Kung Bautista.
Great move by Gory Spelling to hang back and play a little bit of defense. Whoa!
Peta completely taking out Kung Bautista. Gory taking out Isabel Ringer.
Yeah, gentlemen, the third period, I tell you, I don't think we've seen anything yet. I think by the time the fourth period comes along.
Well, Gory Spelling comes off the track on that one, frustrated. Nothing to be frustrated about there. She's the one that really stopped the bleeding from Kung Pao Tina. Great defensive move right there by Gory Spelling to hang back and help out her defense.
She was the team tourniquet.
San Diego scoring 3 on that one, holding LA to 0.
Well, I got to tell you, bringing medical jargon into the mix, that's pretty funny, Bob.
Jamming.
Unusual.
That's something that our medical staff can appreciate down there.
It's going to be a speed off between Sarcastica and Mile a Minute.
Well, here comes those fast wheels of Sarcastica, the point scoring machine for the people out in San Diego.
Sarcastica taking advantage of Mile a Minute's drag. Going to work around Chrissy Crash. Bo Toxic can only do so much. And there's your lead jammer, folks. Mile a Minute.
Boy, I gotta tell you, these LA Derby Dolls can hit you from so many sides, Mike. They are so fast, and I tell you what, speed kills and absolute speed kills. Well, absolutely.
Well put.
Four minutes and 25 seconds left in this bout. Sorry, Mike, didn't mean to cut you off. What's our official point score on that jam?
I believe we got, what are we looking at? We got 5 for LA and 0 for San Diego. That's going to put LA in the lead for the first time in about 20 minutes. And it looks like number 6 LA got caught for major track cutting.
And the LA crowd is erupting out there.
And jamming for LA Summit Speed Lee being taken out by Dominatrix again. And Broadzilla taking Bonnie to the center of the track.
Yeah, they take her to the center of the track. They're looking for a cut, but I'm not so sure that Bonnie wasn't hit by the time she was in front of Broadzilla.
Oh, wow.
I think we should call Broadzilla the vaccinator, because every time you get close to her, she's going to give you a shot.
Dominatrix, Brogan got Beatley's number. Bonnie calling up, skating backwards.
And I tell you, Mike, really, the San Diego defense starting to show itself up.
Yes, it is, and San Diego gets a Grand Slam, 5 points in that one.
And we've got a major cutting the track on number 26.
Which means that Bonnie did get the cut from the hit she took from Broadzilla.
As well as the points. Samurai doing a little bunny hop there, very interesting.
Is she?
Oh, and Mile a Minute jumping on the outside.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the Austin Convention Center, back from the hospital, and no broken bones, ladies and gentlemen, Tixie Sanchez! Always want to make sure. Always want to make sure that skaters return with no broken bones.
Absolutely, we want to see more. Oh, and Bo Toxic committing herself to take out Mile a Minute. There's the end of the jam.
I tell you, Mike, but when you take a look at LA, Chrissy Crash, she's been having a hell of a period out there right now. She has just got that track taken up to the point where you're not going to get around her.
Well, she's so tall and so strong. I mean, really, just quite a force to be reckoned with. You put her with Broadzilla, it's just going to be a rough game. A legal game, but a rough game nevertheless.
Well, that'll be a major on minors for Melina Kiki Diaz.
Kiki was always such a nice girl. Kung Pautina being taken the rail once again. Oh, and so was Laguna Biatch. Tit for tat. And we have a lead jam throws Kung Pautina.
Kung Pautina looking really, really good towards the later ends of this bout. And we have got a 1-point bout with 1 minute left in the third period.
And right now, I tell you, the Reverend Mike, San Diego doing a nice job on Laguna Biatch for maybe the first jam she's been out there.
Absolutely, they must have taken Biatch lessons. Laguna being held back for the first time all night, you're right. Incredible.
She's not just being held up, she's being hit. Oh, right there, Trish is like, oh, I just missed her, and I'm gonna get her next time.
Absolutely.
Laguna Biatch, obviously, before coming out to skate with Los Angeles,
There's
friends
the
with
jam. We have 25 seconds left. San Diego scoring 5, holding LA to 0 once again.
And gentlemen, as close as this bout has been, to me, that was a really, really big turning point right there for San Diego.
Boy, that's a huge turn of events. 5 points on the board right now for either team, Bob, is really, really big. That puts San Diego up by 6 in this bout.
And a timeout, official timeout. And Isabel Ringer call for cutting the track and blocking outside of the track.
Boy, I got to tell you, we have had a really good bout so far. It is going back and forth. LA just took the lead moments ago, and now we've got a 6-point lead by San Diego.
This is exactly what you want to see in a championship bout. You want it neck and neck the entire way. You want two absolutely even and powerful teams, and that's what we got, folks.
We got that in both the 3-4 game and this one.
Keep skating. No, the jam clock is what. That was it.
Some of Team Legit trying to call traveling out there.
I was in the impression that the jam clock rules, but maybe that's only the end of the game. Welcome to the third period. Welcome to the fourth period, despite what the table says.
Oh, and we had too many pivots on the track for Los Angeles.
So many pivots, so little time.
I wonder if she can pat her head and rub her stomach at the same time.
Whatever happened to the old saying that 2 pivots are better than 1? Well, we want to kick it off right now as we got a short break in the action. Want to talk about where we're going to be afterwards. The after party tonight at Red 7 Located at 714 Red River Street. Number 360 for the LADD Bulls. It's got a major reminder that she will be seeing this game out. 11 o'clock starts the award ceremony down there on Red River Street, 714. Meet us down there at Red 7. Now, I know all the commentators in the booth are going to be ordering me a shot because
you'll get a shot.
Also want to take an opportunity to thank all the commentators that traveled from all over the world to come out here. It has been a pleasure, guys. You guys are real class acts, and I've really enjoyed mixing it up with you guys up here in the booth.
Well, I'll tell you, when one of Mike gave me the call and asked if I could come down here, I'm like, you're kidding, right? I'm in Madison. I work with Flat Track. And what a pleasure. It's been an absolute pleasure. I've had a blast. It's been great to see Reverend Mike and work with him again. Have a chance to work with Wes, to have a chance to work with Wanda Mike, the other fellas, Crow.
Bob's very modest, but I'm telling you, anytime you watch a bout on DNN, you probably heard Bob announcing. He's the go-to guy for announcing in this country.
Well, as Veruca Assault looks like she's making her way up here to the booth with some merchandise.
What do we do now?
Wait, not just that. There's that dude with the not so much clothing.
Nacho Libre.
The gay Mexicutioner?
And speaking of award ceremony, we have got the trophies up here on display, up here in the commentator booth for all to see.
I believe the kids call that the bling, the hardware.
The dope gear.
I thought they called that Facebook. No? MySpace? Not the same thing. Well, as we get ready, we've got a short break. Oh!
Well, there was your chance to look at it, Wes. Hope you got it memorized.
There you go. A lot of the great art made from a lot of these people out here in the great city of Austin, Texas. And, you know, what a great place for a tournament to be held. Glad you guys were able to come down and enjoy a little piece of Texas down here in Austin. If you were going to come to Texas, this would be the best place to come.
I tell you, if you're going to travel anywhere in the country, Austin is always one of the best places to go. It's about my 4th time down here, and you don't have to twist my arm to come back. Although I'd like to get back to San Diego. Being that I actually got down there, worked with you guys, stayed 2 blocks from the ocean, yet never even got over there to see it. Maybe one of these days I will.
You're always welcome back, guys. We love guest announcers. I mean, announcers so often we're by ourselves. It's nice to be able to work with different faces and different styles.
And this time I'll call you and tell you in advance.
Nice, yeah. You don't know, Bob was dropped into us 5 minutes before the bout. As new as I was, it was too quick for me to be scared, so I kind of appreciate that.
Well, speaking of arm twisting, who said love was about playing nice? Intimate personal care products for those who want to play love. Limits.com. Visit them at limits.com. Major sponsor of the tournament out here tonight.
I accept. I do.
I frequently log on to I'llTakeWhatICanGet.com.
Can I see you on Rate Me or Hate Me, Bob?
No. And that clock hit 0. We are back underway. Ladies and gentlemen, you are witnessing the 4th period of the championship game. National Bank Track Championship Tournament here in Austin, Texas.
That's right, Bob. Only 14 minutes and 45 seconds separates us from crowning a champion of this Battle on the Bank 2 Capital Punishment.
And it looks like the LA's Elite Jammer. Mile a minute. Doug Valtina once again struggling with that pack.
And San Diego gets spread out. They end up grabbing some rails, waiting for the train to come running by and hook up.
And LA got 4 on that one. It held San Diego to 0.
And those are 4 very big points for LA. That cuts the score now, 66 San Diego, but trailing shortly behind LA with 64. I mean, this is going to come down to the end, Mike.
Absolutely. It stayed neck and neck. Every bout up until this point, when it's been close, someone's broken away. It's not happening at this time. These are evenly matched teams.
And there goes Sarcastica once again. She comes through that really hard. She ends up taking a really good sit block right in the gut, but she's able to stand up, continue to skate, while Gory Spelling is being run back and forth across the front of the defensive line, and she's through.
Gory Spelling out there in front, and she is your lead jammer.
And the jammers are neck and neck.
Boy, you figure either of these teams would start to slow down at some point, but not so fast. We have both teams with 0 points on that one. You figure one of these teams would start to tire out. I guess that's a testament to the training of both of these teams. They're in such good shape. They're going just as fast now as they were in the first half.
Gory Spelling got a major for collecting minors. Actually, Wes, both teams are told if they lose, they walk home. And we have Bonnie Destroyer and her fan club. Oh, Bonnie looking at jammer action. Took herself out along with the other jammer.
Resembling a crash on the Autobahn on that one.
And looks like they're struggling to attack. They're kissing the outside. Bonnie getting a little help from Dominatrix.
But Iron Maiden not too close behind. They are so close right now, not only on the scoreboard, but also on the track.
And Bonnie calls off the jam.
Yeah, and you know, Mike, once again, we take a look at it, but that was a good play. As you take a look at how things were set up ahead of her, the pack was not going to be ready by the time either one of those jammers got up there. They were going to be facing...
Interesting observation. It was sort of all over the place, unlike either team tonight.
It was going to be the dam filled with holes, pretty much.
Only trailing by 2 points. Do we have any fans out there for the Los Angeles Derby Dolls?
And a round of applause for your San Diego Derby Dolls.
Boy, they are unbelievably juiced up out there as we have another close one. Laguna Biatch getting shoved around down there in the pack. Whoa!
Laguna took him to the rail. Oh, hit twice by Isabel Ringer. And Laguna's bell was rung.
Laguna Biatch getting railroaded over there.
There goes Kiki Diaz. She's a jammer. No, she's a lead jammer. There you go.
And I tell you, Isabel Ringer just working Laguna Biatch out.
Woo! We need a solution, Laguna. We found one. It's Isabel. And there's the end of the jam.
Roxy Cotton getting a piece of her there at the very end. And Laguna Biatch not happy.
And the official score on that one, Los Angeles, 0 points. 2 points for the San Diego Derby Dolls. And Bob, right there, that's 2 critical points. We've got some minor penalties on, we've got a major penalty on that one.
B. Lee got a major penalty.
Now she was walking away.
Laguna Biatch, who
Also
has had
Gubinator.
such a tremendous game. Last couple of jams out there, San Diego's adjusted. They've been able to hold her up a little bit. She really took some shots from Isabella Ringer this last jam. And I think she's hurting a little bit.
I'm going to tell you, she's sending some love up here to the commentator booth. Real happy with what we're saying over here. But I'm going to tell you, getting shoved around out there on that last jam.
Timeout, San Diego.
San Diego calls an official timeout. getting shoved around out there. Now, I didn't think any team in the nation could shove around the LA Derby Dolls. I wonder, Mike, if this is just a situation where you've got a team that's close by, that's played them a lot of times. Maybe they just know the perfect solution to getting these Derby Dolls on their butts, because currently, right now, they're leading by 4 points.
Absolutely. Experience counts, practice counts as well. So I agree with you there. Playing them over and over again, I'm sure, does give us a handle on how they play their game.
Well, I predicted that the San Diego Derby Dolls were going to win this thing from the beginning. I've been telling you guys all weekend long. little throat clearing there by the ref Mike.
That's right. Nobody get excited. He's okay. That game, the Heimlich maneuver, broke about 5 of his ribs. Turns out he wasn't actually joking.
Jamming for LA is Jackpot. New up-and-comer up against Kung Pao Tina. But hey, Kung Pao, Broadzilla's not on the track. Good luck. No sleeping.
Well, as we have a little bit of a break in the action, we prepare again. Only 9 minutes and 45 seconds until we crown a champion of Battle in the Bank 2 Capital Punishment.
Oh, my.
Whoa!
Jackie falling and proving herself a speed bump for Kung Pao Tina.
And right now, Reverend Mike, this is exactly what we were talking about before. We were talking about the power play, and it's going to be interesting to see how this one plays it through. If San Diego can pull off the power play like they did the last time, and right now, yep, they're going to have to let it go.
Yeah, that's what happens when you control the pack. 20 feet says, stop it.
And right now, my money is on a big jam out of Kung Pao.
Kung Pao acting like she's going to block and then avoids the block. Nice play.
Oh, nice job right there, too. Look at that.
Grand slam.
Look at that. That was a perfect seal by Ivana Spankin.
Well,
perfect positional block. It's going to sprint Kung Pao Tina.
Sorry, I walked over you on that one, Bob. We got 4 seconds left there in that jam set. I thought Kung Pao Tina would try to go around one more time. Grand slam by Kung Pao Tina. 0 points for the Los Angeles Derby Dolls.
It's going to be Iron Maven go up against Sarcastic.
And justice for all.
Number 22 got a major penalty for collecting minors. Ivana.
And if you've ever seen her minor collection, it's quite impressive.
Yeah, she pins them on her wall.
Oh, Sarcastica back in, and she is off to the races.
Gotta take advantage of that, because Mile Minute will close them any second. Oh, that's Iron Maven still. That's a very, very fast skater.
And even though the formation of the defense has varied quite a bit from what we saw earlier in the game, it is working for San Diego. Oh, Sarcastica. Now going to enter the Olympics for broad jumping, I believe.
Don't call them broads, that's sexist.
Well, kind of unusual there. Broadzilla not aware of where she was on the track on that one, but quickly jumps back up and into play.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've seen her skate a few times tonight. That was a pretty good job.
Whoa, 0 points.
Sarcastica.
0 points for the Los Angeles Derby Dolls. 3 more points for the San Diego Derby Dolls.
But we've got to, we're going to see a
Isabel ring out, blocking above the shoulders. Bo Toxic using arms, and somebody else too far away to see did something bad.
Slammeraya for tripping.
Well, I like Mike's take.
Slammeraya. Sorry.
Slammerai? No, I like Mike's take earlier that eventually somebody starts to pull away. I think
Timeout, Los Angeles.
Got a timeout there by Los Angeles. Mike, I like your take, though.
Hey, you ever see that movie Waiting to Inhale?
Good call.
It's great.
Mike's like, she's pointing.
She practically hit me with her shoe. Sorry, didn't mean to jump in there, but.
Well, we start to see San Diego pull away a little bit on this one. 6 minutes and 50 seconds left, and All right. Red 7 is where the after party will be as we take a slight break in the action. Red 7 down at number 714, Red River Street. That's where we will have the award ceremony at 11 o'clock tonight. Team Legit down there on the track offering a little bit of support to Los Angeles. There we go. Team Legit, if you guys remember, was the team that totally dissed me when I came over to give them support before their bout.
We've got our communications girl down there. She's doing Pilates or something.
I think she's having a horizontal dance party.
Wow. Guys, like I said, we're trying to keep this family oriented.
It's a family. It's a Manson family.
A horizontal dance party.
Well, not exactly dysfunctional.
Oh, look at Blocker, Bunny Destroyer, taking up space. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Jamming for San Diego's Kiki Diaz, going up against Mile a Minute.
Right there, Bunny Destroyer, determined to have the longest wingspan of anybody on the team.
Exactly.
And this is a big turning point because we see one power play going to another really big power play the other direction.
Exactly. And Vili doing an incredible job just keeping that shoulder and they're out of bounds the whole time. Mile a Minute, your lead jammer.
Bonnie Destroyer right now, knowing what it's like to be a pinball.
Mila calling out the jam. And it looks like we've got 4-on-4. Each team scoring the same amount of points.
Five minutes and 53 seconds until we crown a champion here at Battle of the Bank 2 Capital Punishment. And it looks like the San Diego Derby Dolls might be the best bank track team in the country.
Universe. Number 99 and 26 call major penalty for cutting the track.
Well, you take a look right now and you're talking about a 9-point difference.
No major for number 99. Welcome back.
A 9-point difference isn't a whole lot, but when you take a look at those two power jams back to back and what the teams each did with them.
And Bob, you're right, that's where the difference is.
Well, LA had an opportunity to slow down and pull more points, and they called it off. They ran it through once, and that was it.
San Diego's played a lot of teams last season, this season. They've been taking notes every single time.
Well, and I do believe it's that their advancement in flat track that helps with that.
Absolutely. Flat track's where you get the most opportunities to practice that.
Well, it is Dory Spelling that is out in front, and your lead jammer trying to put some points on the board desperately for the LA Derby Dolls.
And Dominatrix, well aware.
Whoa, 81, throwing something at her. Sarcastic taking more than a block on that one.
Whoa, watch out. 7 points for the LA Derby Dolls, 0 points for the San Diego Derby Dolls. What a huge chain of events unfolding. We have got a 2-point bout with 4 minutes and 15 seconds left. What a jam, Bob.
Tina.
Yeah, I think that really made up for the jam prior to that. And right now, both teams are at equal strength. Well, I take that back. We've got a power jam out there. No, we don't. She was hiding. Yes, we do.
Miley being taken to the rail by Trish the Dish.
A huge opportunity right here for San Diego. They have to take advantage right now.
Kung Pao Tina having a lot of trouble getting through packs today. I'm not sure why, guys. Normally not the case.
Well, I tell you, V-Lead back there doing really nice work on her as she came around.
V-League doing some incredible blocking today, Bob. I agree with you.
22 seconds left on the jam clock. What a job by the LA defense to hold back the San Diego Jammer using only 3 blockers, Bob.
3 incredible blockers. You got V. Lee, Iron Maven out there. Milo Man's going to join in and wait to block, trying to hold her back.
Oh, and there we go. She cuts underneath. She's going to get an assist. She'd get through the front, too. And Trish Dish coming up, giving her a pat, saying good job.
0 points for the Los Angeles Derby Dolls. Only 1 point for the San Diego Derby Dolls in the power play. Bob, you've been talking about this all night long. What can you do on power plays? And right there, big missed opportunity by San Diego. They are only up by 3 points with 2 minutes and 36 seconds left. Wow.
Yeah, San Diego didn't do anything wrong there. They played it the way that they should have. I think quite honestly, it was V. Lee's ability
An
to...
official timeout.
I think it was V. Lee's ability to really prevent the jammer from getting through that really kind of threw a wrench into the whole thing there. And sometimes a one-person difference, depending on what talent you have out there, isn't quite as large.
And looks like 99, Trish is called for.
You've
Blocking
got-
above the shoulders. And arms, number 77, collecting minors.
All,
And blocking in from the outfield.
and all of those majors, Mike, on San Diego, as we get down to the 2 minute and 33 second mark, that is a huge deal. We're going to have San Diego players sitting out this jam. Oh my goodness, what a huge turn of events for the San Diego Derby Dolls.
Not a good time for this, because this game's back to being neck and neck. They lost their big, comfortable lead.
Want to thank the Annihilator for getting out there and getting taking care of all the mayhem out there.
LA's
She's
down
always on duty,
collecting
folks.
Minors. Chrissy tenderizing Botoxic out there.
Whoa!
Bonnie taking the
my,
dominatrix.
Dominatrix out there with Botox. Gonna get it through, they're gonna call it off. That is a victory, folks. That is a short
Interesting.
jam and
Wow.
an important jam.
That is exactly what San Diego needed to do. Skating with players down, and they get through the pack and call
Excellent.
off the jam. Wow.
And call off that penalty. Now they get to field a full team again.
Woo!
Watch this.
That might be the ball game right there, Bob.
I don't know, but that's definitely that was definitely one of the smartest jams of the night, and it was 3/4 of a lap.
Oh, hands down, that's the smartest jam of the night.
Kiki Diaz falls down. In the meantime, your lead jammer for the LA Derby Dolls.
Iron Maven.
Iron Maven is currently your lead jammer. LA Derby Dolls only down by 3 points.
Oh, man. Isabel taking a little L.
I tell you, somebody, Isabel Ringer, the first half of this bout, just didn't seem like the same Isabel to me, but something changed at the half.
Yeah, sometimes the light comes on later. And we are down to the last minute.
Isabel Ringer, such a huge force in the second half of the game.
Oh, we've got to get an official score on this one. 1 point, LA Derby Dolls. 0 points, San Diego Derby Dolls.
Yes, Bob, this is killing me.
Oh my, we have got a 2-point bout.
I'll get out the paddles, Mike.
With 1 jam remaining, we have a
like the
2-point bout.
Number 40 of LA. Major penalty. Let's hear it. Get on your feet. Let me hear you scream.
This is the last.
Bunny Destroyer.
This is the last jam of the night to determine the champion of Capital Punishment 2 Battle on the Bank.
The last jam of the tournament.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It all comes down to one jam.
And Bonnie destroys her, work herself through the pack.
Whoa!
Almost taken out of the ring. Haven't seen that all weekend.
Talk about having your bell rung. Bonnie Destroyer just crushed.
32 seconds left. San Diego 32 seconds away from victory.
Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they?
Can they pull it off?
Bonnie Destroyer calls off the jam, calls off the bout.
Oh my goodness! Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the track the Battle on the Bay 2 Capital Punishment Champions of the World, the San Diego Derby Dolls!
And I'd like to say, I officially told you so!
Rev, I know you got to be pumped up. You came out here, you went across the country to commentate for your gals. Tell me how excited you are right now, Rev Mike.
I love you, San Diego. This has been awesome. You're champions once again. I can't tell you how excited I am.
But at the same time, let's not forget the effort put up by the Los Angeles Derby Dolls. That could have turned either way at any time.
Absolutely. They were practically Siamese twins this bout. I mean, yeah, what an excellent bout. Thank you very much, LA. Thank you both. Derby Doll victory, Southern California.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us also put our hands together for the Los Angeles Derby Dolls.
Gonna wrap? No.
All right, can we get Team Legit out here to the track? Team Legit, come on out. Team Legit, come on out. We haven't forgotten about you. All right, Team Legit, you have earned the honor and praise from your peers. You are the third place champions in this tournament. Congratulations, ladies. You are super fast, you are super talented, and you are third place champs of this tournament. Congratulations. Congratulations, Team Legit. You guys are awesome. Can we get the Los Angeles Derby Dolls to the center of the track? Ladies, I know you're tired. Los Angeles, come on down to the center here. Ladies, we know you're tired. you are the second place champions of this tournament for Battle on the Bank 2. You are being presented now with your trophy. You've earned it. Wow, what a talented team. And I can't tell you, you all have put on a show here tonight. You've earned it. Boy, Red, you've got your gals out here on the track. I know right now you've got to be ecstatic for San Diego winning their first bank track tournament. I mean, it's got to feel good, right?
Absolutely. We went to bank track last year, and we were lucky we beat Texas. We went to the next day and they got eliminated pretty quickly. We've come so far in such a short time. San Diego, you are so awesome. I'm so proud to be part of your league. Thank you very much for having me with you.
I got to tell you, San Diego is ecstatic. Tears out there in the audience. Get them all, Veruca, let them all touch the cup. San Diego, you are champions tonight. Let's get the captain of San Diego up here and let's present you the trophy. Come on up, ladies. Well, hey, we're getting the steamroll out here.
You know, Wes, I told you I was proud of San Diego tonight, but I am always proud of San Diego. I mean, they've been incredible. Even when they lose, they take their losses as educational opportunities, and that's why they're the team they are today, because everything is a learning experience.
All right, let's get the captain now. Ivana, come on up. Ivana. No, Ivana, you are getting awarded the Battle of the Bank 2 trophy. You all have earned it. How excited are you to win this tournament? You guys are awesome.
Thank you, sir.
And that's all she has to say, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, sir. San Diego, may you have another. We'll find out next year at Battle of the Bank 3. Determined, well, I guess location to be determined, right, Mike?
Absolutely.
All right. And make sure to come on out. We want to thank all of our sponsors, all of the vendors.
That's right, all our vendors that have been out here all weekend long helping us out and everything. I'd like to, all our referees, we have a ton of referees. I don't have all their names in front of me right now, but the referees, our statisticians that have done such a great job, our EMTs that were working overtime this weekend for sure. I don't think I've ever seen the EMTs go across the rail as many times as they have. Our production team, we would not be here without our production team. Thanks for helping put us together. Our entire announcing staff with Bob Noxious, Wesley Page.
I gotta say something. I got 10 new text messages. I haven't read them yet, but my phone's going off the hook. I all want to talk about you guys. So the world is watching. They're watching on the TXRD site and DNN. So congratulations, San Diego.
Well, we want to thank all of our sponsors, the champions of Battle on the Bank 2, the San Diego Derby Dolls.
Thank you, TXRD, for hosting.
Well, I got to tell you, not a Derby love out here tonight. Who else we got to thank, Mike?
We'll also like to remind everybody we do have a lot of other awards we will be giving out at the after party, so make sure and be there. Anybody, if we've missed you, we'd like to thank everybody. We have one more announcement really quick.
At the after party, we have some special awards, plaques, and medals for every team that competed. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all.
We'd like to thank Cruiserweight. All the bands of this weekend have been actually fantastic. On behalf of the entire announcing staff, I'm Wanda Mike.
And I'm Wesley Page.
Good night, Austin, Texas, wherever you are.